Oh, oh, what's up, haters? Ooh,
Up, it's
scared,
WrestleMania time. Wait.
scared me. Jeez, didn't see him there.
Hey!
WrestleMania weekend is upon us.
We are here, haters. We are here. Who are we? We are only your latest and greatest, and hopefully your favoriteest wrestling podcast in the land. So Section 8. Wrestling podcast. I am Kills at Wills.
I am Billy.
And tonight, whenever it is you're deciding to join our wonderful little corner of the internet, we are going to give you something a little special. It is WrestleMania time, and we do have a video out there of going from last year's WrestleMania to this year's WrestleMania, and it dawned on us we might want to give our predictions for this year's WrestleMania. So we figured we'd go on and do that, whether you ask for it or not. It's not really for you, it's for us, and you're here, and
And
I'm
hell, it's
here
you
for
know
you.
it's going to be like the 750-second prediction cast out there. We're out
Correct.
there, but hey, for
Correct.
you 25 subscribers specifically, and for the rest of the haters out there who just haven't hit that button yet because they're just not sure that we're there, but we're there.
We're there. We're getting there.
We're going to give you those predictions for WrestleMania 42.
Here it is.
Whew.
We're just gonna jump right into it. Let's go on ahead and start with night one. Of course, WrestleMania is this weekend. It is again in Las Vegas in Allegiant Stadium. So we open up with night one. Night one is a six-man tag team match. It is the Vision. That's Logan Paul and Austin Theory. They are teaming with I Show Speed versus the Usos, that's Jimmy and Jay, and they are teaming with LA Knight.
Yeah.
So who do I want to win? I want the good guys to win. I don't think I Show Speed should have a win at WrestleMania. That's no offense to the young man, but this is about the wrestlers. So I just don't I think most celebrities should lose at WrestleMania because it's WrestleMania. But that's just me. Who do I think will win? I also think it's still going to be the good guys. If this was for the championships, if the belts were up for some kind of reason, I would say the Vision would find a way to sneak and win. But
Mhm.
seeing how it's not, seeing how it's just for kind of pop, I say we're going to end with some yeeting and some yeah. So that's what I think.
Excellent. I am going to disagree. With my head, I also want the good guys to win because I want LA Knight to have his moment. I want the Usos to win, blah, blah, blah. But with my heart of hearts and just the way things going, man, I just have a feeling that LA Knight is just they're not going to give him the win. They don't give LA Knight anything. So why would they start now?
There you
So I
go.
think they're going to give, even though I don't want I Show Speed to have a win at WrestleMania, I think that's what's going to happen. Also, with the whole thing going down today where Jay was on rapper Cameron's podcast.
Yes.
So because you and our buddy Chavo were talking about that, I hadn't seen it yet, so I finally saw the footage where I was like, okay, this seems like a legitimate beef until Jay went and grabbed Cameron, pulled him over the desk, and then punched him in the face. I'm like, okay, it's a work. So we have once again another celebrity probably entering WrestleMania for some reason.
Dipset, 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 dipset.
Like you said earlier, we're wrestling fans. We want to see wrestlers,
Yeah.
especially at WrestleMania. So, like, a few is fine, but we don't need all these involved in matches, especially championship matches. We'll get that later. But
Oh, yeah.
so, like I said, want the good guys to win. I think the bad guys will lose.
There you go. So yeah, I think the good guys will win. So we are kind of split on that, but that's all right. Our next match is our unsanctioned match that should be the throw him off the building match. It is the the Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu versus the Chosen One Drew McIntyre. Who do I want to win? I want Jacob Fatu to win because I always want Jacob Fatu to win.
Mhm.
I'm just a Jacob Fatu fan. Who do I think will win? I do think they will give it to Fatu, even if, as the new news came out, that Drew won't be missing as much time as people think. He will be missing some time. So I think this is their chance to write him off for a bit, give him a break so we can go film Highlander and do the damn thing. So I think Jacob Fatu will win.
Yep. I agree with you on both counts. Uh, Again, we talked about this with our WrestleMania trends match just kind of briefly, but with this match, I'm just excited to see the possibilities that this match can have. Hopefully, they do as much as they can and kind of express the whole like use all of the unsanctionedness that you have in Las Vegas with the week that you're there. Like you can do stuff beforehand where you eventually it spills out into the stadium, but like you've been filming stuff all week in different places.
Sure.
Like
Sure. Yeah. Right.
do it. You got time, you have
That's
money,
true.
do
That's
it.
true. I did not think
So
about
that's
that.
what I want to see. But I think Jacob Fatu will pull off the win
Yeah.
at WrestleMania.
I didn't think about that. And and these first two matches are the free ones, so they're on and so because of that, they're trying to entice people, to buy the pay-per-view.
Right?
That should be kind of a slobber knocker, just some crazy stuff should happen. So
It should.
I didn't think about the little extra like having time to just say you go into a room and you almost have like a filmed segment. And then yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Fun.
We
We've
should
seen it before. They did it long time ago, so imagine what they can do now. So, because that Roddy Piper Goldust match that's just a fun match to watch. Where they spliced in the OJ chase scene too, where they kind of faked that,
yeah,
like
yeah,
because
he was.
Roddy Piper was driving a white Bronco. It's like okay,
And then like gold dust pulled up in like a gold
a
caddy or
gold
something.
Cadillac. Yeah, yeah, that's a fun one. So I'm saying like they did that and then ended up in the arena at WrestleMania. That wasn't all live, kids, obviously, but like they filmed it earlier and then they spliced it all together and they ended up with the crowd. So let's see something
Yeah,
like that.
we've mentioned that a couple times. This weekend when we're together, we should just watch that match, and that should
We
be our
should.
match of the week, and then we can just talk about that one, bro. That would be great.
Uh, that is definitely a forgotten match. So
That brings us to our next match. It is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal Four-Way match. We got four teams. It is the champions, or they are the champions, the Irresistible Forces. It is
uh,
Nia Jax
you said
and Lash Legend. It's official. It's WrestleMania.
it.
Had to. We had to.
Yeah, buddy.
It it. I'm not happy about versus Charlexa. I don't know if that's the official name, but that's the name I heard floating around. And that's Charlotte
Hey,
Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Bailey and Lyra Valkyria versus the Bella Twins? Question mark. I say question mark because as of recording right now, word is Nikki Bella is still walking around with a boot. And they do not know if she's medically cleared to wrestle yet, which means with a Friday Night SmackDown still out there, they could possibly
throw
have that
somebody in there.
placement that's floating out there. And as so and that would be the reason why there is no Asuka and EO because they might be inserting the
Throw
Kabuki
the
Warriors
Kabuki
into
Warriors in
that
there.
match. So as of right now, the Bella Twins are questionable, which I wrote this before them because who I want to win, I want Bailey and Lyra to win because I want Bailey to have as much success as possible because I love Bailey.
Hmm.
Uh, who do I think will win? Before this news, I would have said the Bella Twins because you don't bring Brie back to have them not have this moment. Um, but now I do not know. But I will say if things go according to plan, the Bella twins. If not, I'd have to see who they insert. If it does happen to be the Kabuki Warriors, just thinking out loud, if it happens to be the Kabuki Warriors, then I think they give it to Charlotte and Alexa and set up a split with them being champions, and they lose the championship because they stopped gelling. I think that would be the backup plan B. So
See, because there's a whole bunch of things kind of flying around because I also think it kind of not really hinders on the women's intercontinental match as well because I think Lyra's going to get another run at that title.
I think so as well. She deserves.
So I would love to see Bailey and Lyra win, especially because Bailey got thrown out of WrestleMania last year, last minute. Um, and she never gets her win at home, like we talked about in our
Okay.
weekly
Right.
podcast. Like she again, she deserves to have everything, and like she is women's, well, not anymore a Grand Slam champion, but she was the first women's Grand Slam champion.
One of the
She
four horsewomen, man.
Yeah, she won the
Yeah.
Rumble. She's done it all.
Yep.
So like I said, Bailey and Lyra I would love to win, but I've been saying it since day one. I think even the Bella said we would even love to be tag team champions in the women's division, but there aren't any belts. Now there are. Why else would Brie come back after all this time? We know why Nikki would. Nikki, I think, actually loves to wrestle and loves the business. I think she learned that along the way. I think Brie is more of, I mean, great, good. I
Yeah.
think she loves being the mom and doing the
Sure,
whole
sure, sure.
entrepreneurship thing. Great, do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's to get that one last thing that they never achieved together, and that's the women's tag team championships. Great, they deserve it. They're
Yeah.
again,
Checking the box.
they were the part of the like the revolution. So
Yep.
more power to them. Love to see
Yep.
the Bells win, but unfortunately, if she is injured, who knows? But
There it is. All
there it
right.
is.
That brings us to our next match. That is the Women's Intercontinental
Look at
Championship.
that. Didn't even know.
Champion AJ Lee taking on the man, Becky Lynch. Trying to give everybody a nickname. So yeah, AJ Lee is your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
Hmm.
Who do I want to win? Honestly, I want Becky to win just because I love heel Becky with the belt. It's
So
comical.
good.
And you could tell she's having mad fun.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh. Who do I think will win? You don't bring AJ Lee back and not give her a WrestleMania moment. The only thing that did give me a little bit of pause is when you look at the highlight clips, it is just clip after clip after clip of AJ tapping out Becky. So I would not be shocked if at WrestleMania Becky finds a way to cheat to win just to steal a moment. But I do think they give it to AJ and then they finally put this to rest. Like it's the be all end all.
Yeah.
He will move on to something else. AJ's gonna find another opponent, another feud, and yeah. But I'm not upset if Becky wins. I'll be super happy.
No. I agree. Like this match can go either way, and I'd be happy with it going either way. Like I said, trending off the last match, I think Lyra Valkyria deserved another run at this belt. She was the first to have it. So I think she
Okay.
really
Yep.
that's how she excelled to where she is, that feud with Becky.
Correct.
So now that she has a whole other year under her belt with all this experience working with now Bailey for the longest time, I think she deserves that run at the IC belt. But like you said, with all the tap outs that AJ Lee's been doing, it would be great to see Becky finally get that win at Mania. So I would love to see Becky Lynch win as well because I think as great as Becky Lynch has been, all the great stuff she has done in the past, I think this is the best that she has ever been. Just the whole gimmick, all the storylines, and it's not just me saying, it's not just her saying it. It's Bleacher Report saying it. It's Sports Illustrated saying it. It's ESPN. It's
Section 8 Wrestling Podcast, is it?
a wrestling podcast is saying it. It's not just her. So, with that being said, I would love to see Becky Lynch slap that disarmor on AJ Lee, and maybe we'll get to see AJ Lee and Roxanne Perez in the future.
Oh, Roxy.
That's a dream match I want to see. So,
Yeah.
there we go.
That brings us to our next match. That I didn't even put it together till I looked at it. Becky Lynch. It's Becky Lynch, and then it's her husband. Back to a little back to back. So it is Seth Rollins, the revolutionary, the visionary, the architect. Seth Rollins versus the ring general and the career killer, Gunther. Who do I want? The ring general. Who do I want to win? I want Gunther to win because I just want to kind of have him continue this year of dominance that he's been just kind of on. Like he's dope. I think he's one of the better natural kind of wrestling heels out there. And he's doing his job well because he gets freaking booed out the building.
Hmm.
Uh, you know, well, he would if he left, but he takes it. It's great.
He loves it.
Who do I think will win? I think Gunther will win because I think I've put I think I said this out on one of our recordings. If I didn't, I'll say it now. I think that the masked men will make a return. One
Mm,
of the masked men will be Braun Breaker. Even if it's not, I think Braun Breaker inserts himself into this match to have Seth Rollins lose. So I think Gunther's going to win.
excellent. I agree with you on both points. Head and heart say Gunther. I think it would be a waste if Gunther lost after beating these Hall of Famers, soon to be Hall of Famers, AJ Styles, Cena, like Goldberg, after beating all these big guys and then losing to Seth Rollins. I think the whole career killer would be kind of a waste. So I agree. I love to see Gunther, but this is one of those matches. Again, I don't really care who wins. I know it's going to be a great match. I know I'm going to be entertained. I didn't think about the masked man thing and Braun Breaker coming back. That's brilliant. It's probably time because he had a hernia, so I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's sure he needed surgery and time off,
Yeah.
but it's not like something major. Will he will miss a ton of time, so he could be ready to go Saturday. So that'd be
Yes.
great. Love to see him back, but let's see Gunther pick up the victory.
And some of the scuttlebutt is that he's been in the performance center, just kind of working out some
Mm,
stuff. So I think he's well enough to go out there, hit Seth with a spear, and then run
true,
off. Like just
true.
that.
Like, don't pick him up or anything, but yeah, yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Great. Let's see it.
Hell, he could pull off the mask and Seth could get distracted and it could be a quick get you in a thing and then Gunther taps him
Yeah,
out.
he'll just stand there and
Yeah. Yeah.
shake like violently like he does and like shoot out some spit and just and then yeah,
Yeah. So I think it'd be dope.
great.
All right. That brings us to the co-main event. It's the Women's World Championship match. It is the champion La Primera, Stephanie McCare, versus Trouble. I'm just gonna call her Trouble because that's what her music video is called. She's Little Miss Trouble, Liv Morgan. Who
Well,
do
that's
I
the name of her new video and her new
correct?
song.
Yeah, Little Miss Trouble. So that's who she is.
Excellent.
Who do I want to win? I want Stephanie Vaquer to win because I think her title reign has been a little stagnant. Some of it, I know she had a little bit of the foot injury, and I know they wanted to really build this thing with her and Liv. Liv took about a month to choose an opponent. So once she did, a lot of it's been built up to work this feud. And I feel like Stephanie hasn't wrestled an awful lot. And so I think she's kind of her momentum is kind of staled a bit. I think with a good win here at WrestleMania with a good performance, I think it'll kind of put it. I want her momentum to kind of go back up. But who do I think will win? Liv Morgan, because it's one, it's her time. Two, you don't have her win. You don't have her win Royal Rumble and not have her bring it home. It's Liv Morgan's time,
Mm,
and it will also help fuel the breakup of Judgment Day, which I think they're working towards. So I think Liv Morgan will win.
mm. Uh, First off, I want to say that the whole winning the Royal Rumble thing and winning WrestleMania, I don't buy it anymore. That it's a shoe-in
Also,
because
yes,
look what happened to Cody Rhodes at 40
yes.
or
Also,
30 39.
yes.
He lost at 39, then he won at 40. So
Charlotte Charlotte Flair last not last year, but the year before
yeah. Oh yeah,
won
last year when Tiffy beat her.
one more Rumble and Tiffy beat her. Yep.
Yeah, that was last year.
Mhm.
So, Royal Rumble winner, whatever. But I do, regardless, I want to see Liv Morgan win because again, she is one of the hottest superstars right now. I'm not just talking looks. Just everybody loves to see her, especially now with her this whole unhinged thing after she got thrown in the TV, maybe a little
Raw was
harder than she
good,
should have been
bro.
thrown in the TV, and
Yeah.
the heads knocking, and
Raw was
uh,
good. Her
I
snap
just I want to
was
see.
great. Yeah.
I just want to see where Liv on top is going to go. Especially now that Finn's at a Judgment Day, who knows what's going to happen if they're going to still be around. Maybe now it'll give like Raquel an in to go after Liv in the championship at this point for Raquel to break off on her own.
Mhm.
Um, so I want to see Liv Morgan win and take the championship. Like you said, Stephanie Vaquer, her reign did get a little stale, which is fine. Let's just give it a full-on reset, give the belt to Liv, find Stephanie Vaquer, something else to do, and It'll be fine. Maybe throw her in, I don't know, like the Intercontinental Championship belt run or something. Who knows? But
Who
I'd
knows?
love to see Liv Morgan back on top.
There you go. There you go. That brings us to the main event of night one. It is the undisputed WWE Championship match. It is the champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes versus the Viper, the Legend Killer. One of my personal top five all time. Randall, Kennedy, Orton, RKO, Randy Orton with Pat McAfee. We have
You
to say that
you
because
have to.
Pat McAfee is coming. Who do I want now? Oh, I should preface all this by saying this. As of today, and a news bulletin came out that Randy Orton is injured. They don't know how injured. They don't know.
What is happening?
Yes, Randy Orton is hurt. So questions arise about how hurt, how that could affect what's happening. I made a
Did he
joke.
pull something, pulling Jelly Roll out from behind the back? Like he didn't really do much when we at SmackDown. So, I mean, unless he pulled a Mack and cut his finger making a cheese sandwich or something. But I mean, come on, it's WrestleMania season, guys. What are we doing?
So I'm just going to roll through and give you my predictions, not knowing that news, just knowing that like now that that's out there, anything could happen. But this is what's out there. Who do I want to win? Randy Orton. Randy Orton's my guy. I want him to get 15. I want him to have one more than Triple H because that just warms my heart to have Orton's name above Trips in anything championship related just warms my heart. Yeah. Who do I think will win? Randy Orton, because they've already put it out there and they've said they had Pat McAfee say if Randy Orton loses, you'll never see me on WWE television again. TKO won't have that, so I'd say Randy Orton's going to win. Now, we've seen pivots. Cody Rhodes is literally in the middle of a huge pivot. That's why he is champion because they took back some words. But I think this is Orton's. I hope the injury doesn't change that. If anything, maybe the match is not as athletic and not as long as we want it to be because they
Mhm.
have to limit Orton's action. But I still hope that he comes out with number 15.
Yeah. Because once Randy would win the belt, if he does, he won't really have to do too much in weeks following WrestleMania. Like he won't really have to wrestle because he's champion. He can do whatever he wants. Um, so this is actually probably the most controversial match of all of WrestleMania, just because again with his words of wrestling has more than one royal family, blah blah blah. Pat McAfee's out there. Again, I mean we're gonna harp on this because you say something, wrestling fans pick up on it and they won't let it go. Sorry.
Right.
I
Especially
still
things
wanted
like the
Chris
Royal
Jericho to be
Family.
seen as
Yeah.
last opponent. So
Right.
didn't
Yeah.
happen. I still want it to happen. Didn't happen. So and if Randy Orton loses, Pat McAfee leaves. John Cena retired 4 months ago. Who's hosting WrestleMania? So I don't know. I didn't know about the injury, so that put a
Yeah.
damper on things. I I want Randy Orton to win. I want him to get the 15th, but I don't have the gripe about Triple H says you do. So so it's not just a number. I like to see guys that deserve it get it. So and this run, we've wanted Randy Orton to turn heel and do this again. Hopefully they'll just let him punt Cody Rhodes and quick match that way, and we'll finally get to see the punt we've been wanting to see for the past 2 years. So my vote is Randy Orton.
I think he's gonna figure out a way to punt McAfee too, because he's gonna turn on
Please.
him. He's the Viper. That brings us to night two. As much as this pains me to say, the opening match of night two, oh, is the ruler, the mountain that cannot be climbed, the bringer of war, Oba Femi versus the pain. As in, here comes the pain, the conqueror, the beast, Brock Lesnar.
And
Who?
that's why.
Yeah,
That's the only reason why. Because everybody knows who Brock Lesnar is. So this will get people to be like, oh, I know Brock Lesnar. So they'll want to see what Brock Lesnar is doing now. That's the only reason. It has nothing to do with Obafemi.
Yeah, I
This
know.
match is going to be fantastic. Doesn't matter what streaming service or what site or whatever channel you're going to watch it on. It's
Gonna
going to
watch
be
it
a
on the
great match.
gonna watch it on the Ocho.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry to step all over you on this, but it's going to
Go.
be okay. I know you've been really upset about it being the first match and on TV, but A, Brock Lesnar is busy man, so he says, and he just doesn't like to hang out. So a lot of times, if it's not for the championship, he just wants to
Yeah.
be out of there.
We need to
And
get him out the door.
secondly, it's because people know Brock. So I think it's going to be a double count out or whatever because two beasts are just going to brawl. You can't tame them, and like nobody's going to lose. Nobody's going to win. We're going to win because it's going to be great. But I don't think there's going to be a winner or a loser. But give me all the Obafemi and Brock Lesnar as much time as Brock will allow
Yeah.
before he
I've
has to leave.
I've had so much time to think about this. Who do I want to win? Oba. Duh.
Hmm.
Uh, who do I think will win? This will make you laugh, Billy.
Great.
Um, I love making you laugh. This will make you laugh. I think Brock Lesnar is going to win only because I've realized, thinking about it today, I told this to the young OG, Triple OG, shout out to Arturo. Brock Lesnar has been one of my main sources of WWF, WWE disappointment. He beat Kurt Angle WrestleMania 19. Kurt Angle was
After
my
landing on his head.
he beat Kofi Kingston after Kofi had won the championship. He beat
Oh, he did.
Undertaker's streak. He beat Bobby Lashley. Like
Wow. Wow,
so
he did.
wouldn't
But
it
he
just
did bring
wouldn't
us
it
all
just
that
make
joy, and he
wouldn't it
brought
just
us
make all
Suplex
the
City
sense?
with John Cena. So we do have to thank you for 16 suplexes on John Cena at SummerSlam because that was a lot of fun too. But I see your point. There are a lot of things that Brock Lesnar has done that has made us very sad.
So wouldn't it just make all the sense if just one more time,
But I
one
think
more time?
he's a different man now. He's a different beast. Like, he was telling him, he's like, put your foot on me. He's like, point at
Yes.
this sign. Like,
Oh,
I think he's pulling for Oba personally. I think he really is because I think he's excited to see what he's going to do.
I will be the first to tell you I've never been so happier to be wrong in my
Great.
life.
I'll be sitting right next to you when it happens. So
Hey,
I look forward to it.
let's go, Oba. It's either way, I just want to see some work, and it's going to be some work.
It's going to happen.
Next match is the Intercontinental Championship ladder match
Oh my God. I
against
can't wait.
against Mr. Cero Miedo, the champion. Penta against that boy Bouncy, the young OG Javon Evans against I be walking through the flame. Mr. Dragon Lee against JD McDonough. I got no nickname for him. I'm
He's
not.
a walking Funko Pop.
He's a walking Bob, what the bobblehead against Rusev match. Who said he's not interested in bringing back Rusev Day in the latest interview? And I'm like, you're full of shit.
He has said that more than once.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
has said more than
he
once that it's
rocked
the
the
dumbest thing
goddamn
that's ever happened.
he rocked
So
the goddamn shirt recently.
I
Like,
know,
I'm sorry.
I know,
Fuck out of here with
I
that.
know.
Get out of here. Against the lastly added Rey Mysterio, Mr. 619 himself. Who do I want to win? I would love for Javon Evans to win. I'm just a Javon Evans fan. He'd be the youngest Intercontinental Champion ever. It would keep his momentum going sky high, and it would prove he doesn't need New Day to be a champion, which I think they're kind of trying to hint at. Who do I think will win? Honestly, I think they're going to have Rey Mysterio win. Only reason I think that is because if Rey's retiring sooner than later, that Rey versus Dom for the IC championship to retire Rey is super enticing. So
Good. That's
I
good.
think Rey's gonna win. So
That's good that you thought further ahead than I did. Um, yeah, I like that angle now. So I kind of agree that because I didn't really, again, it's one of those matches where I think we're just gonna be the winners.
Absolutely.
It's gonna
No
be a
matter who
great
wins,
match.
yeah.
I would love to see Javon Evans take it. Um, Dragon Lee's one of those guys where he's just going to do great things. So
Yes,
he's not really going to win. We know that. But if he does, fantastic.
correct.
Javon Evans will win. But yeah, it's going to be great. Can't wait. I ladder matches. I'm a sucker for a ladder match. So
Same.
give me all the ladder matches.
Yeah. Okay, then we have the United States Championship match. It is the constant underdog, Mr. Usi, Sami Zayn versus Mr. Lemon Pepper Steppers himself, Trick Williams. I'm not going to say with Lil Yachty, but Lil Yachty will be there
In
because
his gingerbread shirt. Yeah.
he's not as involved as I feel like a Pat McAfee will be. So I feel comfortable just saying Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams, but Yachty will be there.
Well,
Who do
Sammy
I
just kicked him in the face, so who
right?
knows?
Who do I want to win? Trick Williams. Duh.
Hmm.
Who do I think will win?
Hmm.
Boy, I hated to say that. Well, actually, I no, because I did cross something out. I think Trick Williams will win because I think Kevin Owens will make a surprise appearance and cost Sami Zayn the championship.
Hmm. See, forgot
I,
about Kevin Owens, and I
I
love
think
that dude.
because Kevin doesn't have to take bumps to jack Sammy up
Yeah,
or distract him, and
yeah.
Little Body's going to be there. So
I,
it's it,
I
yeah,
I don't know. I think because there's still a SmackDown left. There's SmackDown tomorrow. I
yes,
don't know, but I don't think the match is finished. And I want to say that they're going to throw in not only Carmelo Hayes, but Ilya Dragunov as well.
yeah,
Because I between those two and Sami Zayn, they ran the United States Championship scene all year because Sammy started with it, and then Dragunov beat him, and then Mello beat him and held it for the longest time, and they made that belt kind of matter again, which is very cool. It was almost kind of like the makeshift cruiserweight belt that we've been wanting to see again because we also got to see a lot of people that we normally wouldn't really get to see get showcased in matches.
yeah.
Um, so. I would like to see those two thrown in last minute. If not, I want to see Trick Williams take it in his first WrestleMania. Just keep going, buddy.
Yep. It's
Yep.
time to whoop that trick.
Strap that rocket on those lemon pepper steppers and just take off, brother.
Absolutely. The next match is the Demon Finn Balor versus the the Triple A Maca Champion Dominic Mysterio. Who do I want to win? I want Dom to win because I want Dom to win everything. Who do I think will win? The Demon, because you don't bring the Demon back and have him lose because then that sullies the Demon character and Finn will never do it again. So the Demon's going to win.
Well, the fact that they didn't hold it a surprise is kind of silliness on its own, but I also think Dom will pick up the win because that's what Dirty Dom does.
Huh.
Look at last year when he won the Intercontinental belt. He slid in and he pinned Finn Balor to win the belt. So I don't put anything against him, and I really they love giving Dom the push. They he beat John Cena at Survivor Series for the
Again,
belt again.
I hope you're right because I love
Yeah,
Dirty Tom. So yeah, I hope you're right.
yeah. So as much as we're excited to see the Demon, we've talked about this until we're blue in the face. They should have held the surprise, but I really think Dom is going to pick up the victory.
All right. Our co-main event, it's the WWE Women's Championship match. It is the Storm. She's that bitch. Jade Cargill, she comes in as a champion against the Eradicator, Io Sky's best friend, Miss Rhea Bloody Ripley. Who do
Hmm.
I want to win? I want Jade Cargill to win because I feel like it'll put a big stamp on her, solidify her as the champ. Who do I think will win? Rhea, because I think that Bianca Belair will come back and get herself involved in this. And I think you don't pivot to have Rhea do this unless you aren't going to have her win. And I think they just don't trust Jade with the belt for reasons. You can pick a few. So I think Rhea will win, but I would love for Jade to retain.
I think Jade will win. And because I think they kind of gave us this match just to give us this match because there was an opening for both of them to compete against each other. I mean, Rhea's not even on SmackDown. And they kind of keep to show like they kind of keep the shows. So, um I think Jade will win in with the Bianca Belair angle. I think that's why. And then they'll have Jade and Bianca go for the title like against each other because that'd be a really good feud too. And then Rhea and Io can go back to being Rio together and whatever, or Rhea can go for another belt, or she can go for the Intercontinental belt too. She hasn't held that one yet before, so why not? But I think Jade will retain with the Bianca angle. So
Yeah, make her a grand slam. I can
yeah.
dig that. That brings us to the official. Billy and I are traditionalists, so you can have 1, 2, 3 nights. Doesn't matter. The last match of WrestleMania is the main event of the evening. It is for the World Heavyweight Championship. It is OTC, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns against the champion, the best in the world, CM Punk, who comes in as the champion in his first singles match in WrestleMania. Who do I want to win? I want Roman Reigns to win because he's my tribal chief. His aura is great. Who do I think will win? I think CM Punk gets his ultimate WrestleMania moment because he's overdue for it.
Mm,
Simple as that. Simple as that. Uh,
great.
and I and I applaud him having that WrestleMania moment. He's overdue for it. I
Opposite.
want Roman to win.
I want Punk to win. I think Roman's going to win
How about that?
because I mean, I don't think Roman's held the World Heavyweight title before.
if if we want to go on technicalities where he had both shows belts and then they had the
Oh,
that
that
and they
yeah, I guess.
repeated. So in a way, yes, he has. If you want to be technical and a
Mm,
wrestling nerd, which we kind of are, so I would
totally
say
respectable. But either
not
way, he
not in
he
this
hasn't
form,
he
but yeah,
hasn't held right this particular belt. So
correct.
let's go Roman Reigns.
Hey, and again, you saying some stuff, boy. I hope you're right more than me. I like your predictions more than mine. Hey, y'all. Hey, Billiam, let them know how they can help us out real quick, man.
You got it. Go ahead. First of all, haters, hit that subscribe button down below. Tell your friends that your favorite wrestling podcast will soon be their favorite wrestling podcast. Comment down below. Let us know what your favorite match, what you're looking forward to WrestleMania 42. You can find us on Instagram, Section 8 Wrestling Pod, and if you want to listen to us, Spotify and Apple Music.
Thank you so much, haters. We hope you enjoy WrestleMania for the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I'm Kills at Wills.
I'm Billiam.
Oh, we gonna see you on the next one. WrestleMania time. Let's go.
Bye.